we've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Seth Curry. Simmons is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Nurkic is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Simons in at the 2. Here's Simons over Drummond. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Irving, and he drives in. Outside for Curry. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. The rebound by Watford. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. But Trey, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Now, here is Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Simons, guarded by Curry. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's good. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Lillard. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Irving from long range. Here's Drummond outside for Simmons. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Three-pointers, Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry looking around.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Misses the jumper. Out to the right wing, Watford, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On its way from Irving for two. Outside for Curry. Curry on the wing. From outside the arc, Portland grabs the miss. That's a two from Simons. And again, it's Portland converting.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Pass to Watford. Shoots a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Curry. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that. It's all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
Nurkic the pass to Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A deep three from Irving. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job at pulling the trigger when he's open.
Passes it to Hart. Here's Watford. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Durant kicks to Irving. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes them.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Lillard surveying the D. Here's Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Simons has got 16.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Curry with a wide open look. And the Nets another three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard bounce pass. Here's Nurkic. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Now here's Irving. He kicks it to Drummond. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Portland moving the ball around. To the middle, here's Watford. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Drummond passes to Irving. Fires the three. Rebounded by Hart.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. From deep. And another three from Portland.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Hart. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Nets trail by 20. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant. They're galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Hart has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Nets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Outside, KD. And Durant gets double-teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond, great pass to set up the lay-in. Drummond's got 6.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And KD, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Hart, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Drummond. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Simmons in at the four-man position. And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
Yeah, I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Irving. The Blazers getting the bucket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 5.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Pass to Watford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. Outside Simmons. Outside for Curry. Clock at 6. KD draws the double. Drummond passes to Curry. And they force the shot violation.
Laser ball.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Little. Nurkic trying to get open. Outside Curry. And Durant gets double teamed. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Down low. And it's Drummond missing. Portland leading by 14. The wide open shot by Little. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Simons. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Jacks up a 3. The Trailblazers rebound. And stolen by Simmons. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. And then Durant with the jam.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Here's Simons. He's got 26. Here's Nurkic. The pass to Simons. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Three-pointer, Simon. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Nets. Here's Simons, guarded by Simmons. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. It's sent back down by Simmons. Durant with it. He's picked up by Little.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Hart the pass to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now here's Curry. Nasir Little missing his last shot. Clock at 2. Irving way outside. That shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. To the inside, Little. Here's Nurkic. Passes to Simons. Here's Hart. Bangs home the trifecta. Hart's got 5 now.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Lillard's checked in for Little. Irving passes to Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Nurkic with the block.
And Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Harris outside. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Simons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Curry on the wing. And the Nets miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
3 on 3. Irving against Lillard. Left side Durant. Aldridge up on top. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. Here's Hart. That 3 off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 17-point game.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Irving. He has 5. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got the fast break chance. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball over. Pass to Hart. Here's Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't go for him.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Hart. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And Portland making a change here. Ellaby's checked in. Hart with it. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Hart's got 13 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go go-to right now, trying to put this one away.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
Curry outside. That one, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Damian, where does that game face of yours come from?
I think it's just the Oakland in me, really. I'm sure a lot of people know about the past Oakland point guards with Gary Payton, Brian Shaw, Jason Kidd. And once you get on the court, it's time to compete. Off the court, I was raised to be a good person, high-character person, but on the court, between those lines, everything is out the window. It's time to win.
That 5-1-0's coming out, Damian. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They did, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Hart. Nurkic is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Curry. The pass to Irving. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Nets trail by 21. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense. And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
And here is Irving. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And hey, here we go.
We know Durant's difficult to slow down, but when he's penetrating like that, the defense just cannot deal with that length.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Passes it to Nurkic. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Nets.
Okay? And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 10 points for Andre Drummond.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Nurkic. Inside. Hart. Nurkic trying to get open. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. Durant attacking and finished off by KD.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Hart kicks to Lillard. Simons from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Count it. KD's got 30 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Shoots over Nurkic. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And he recovers it.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And KD throws it down.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers, leading by 12. Pass to Hart. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
Could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Pass to Lillard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Passes it to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
In the corner, it's Little. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nets trail by 10. Outside, KD. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. From 12 feet out, Little gets the bucket. Little's got 5.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
On its way from Irving for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Durant for 3. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 39.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Ellaby. From outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's Lillard. 16 points for him. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Drummond. Now Irving. He's got 5. Kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland leading by 7. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Ellaby's shot is good. Ellaby's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Durant, the pass to Drummond. Now the dish to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here are the Trailblazers now. To the paint, here's Little. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 14. .103 left to play here in the third. Outside for Simmons. Lillard against Irving. Just 5 to shoot to end the run. That one doesn't go. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Lillard outside. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 14. Durant inside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard against Drummond. Lillard misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside Irving. From the arc. The buzzer beater.
Yeah, and a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Trailblazers lead by 9. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Aldridge in at the 5.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Nets trail by 12. And here's Irving. To the middle. Here's KD.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. Lillard dishes to Winslow. Nice D from Aldridge.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nurkic kicks to Winslow, and Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for Portland, and Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And Portland has possession following the three-pointer by Brooklyn.
Well, Winslow plus power equals slam.
Nets trail by 9. They double-team KD. Outside Curry. On its way from Irving for 2. Let's keep it alive. Out to KD. There's the drive, and then Durant with the jam.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Mills, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Hart. Knocked away. Mills with the steal. Durant feeling it out a bit. Down low. Simmons passes to Durant. And Durant gets double-teamed. Inside, Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Simons. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. They double-team KD. They grab their own miss. Outside for Simmons. Outside Durant to the paint. In the corner, Simmons with it. And the Nets, another 3.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Here's Simons. Here's Hart. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them Nets
trail by 3. KD draws the double. And a wide open look for Simmons. Simmons missing again. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And there's the pass to Hart. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
The shot by KD. No good. Hart finds Johnson. Winslow wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. To the inside. Here's Curry. KD draws the double. Clock at 6. Back to Simmons. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Three-pointers, Simons. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
KD passes to Mills. Back to Durant. They double-team KD. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Patrick Mills.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the charts.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Johnson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now here's Dragic. Outside, Simmons. Back to Dragic. Outside, KD. Driving in. It's intercepted. Here's Simons, guarded by Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you have to be careful when Nurkic attempts those kinds of shots. He's very skilled at drawing contact.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Here's Simons. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Here's Curry. Drummond trying to get himself free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Curry. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Drummond. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And that one's good. Lillard.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
KD draws the double. Here's Dragic from outside. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Simons. Misses the 3.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, KD. Driving inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now, here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. And stolen by Simmons. To the middle. Here's Curry. Back to Simmons. Dishes it to Durant. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Driving to the basket.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. Been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
Now here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. They get the rebound. Tries to keep it alive. And he recovers it. Hart kicks to Lillard. Back to Hart. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Drummond. Bruce Brown comes in for Goran Dragic. It's Mills in for Seth Curry. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Durant, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Mills finds KD. Driving the lane. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Off target from downtown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And for a guy who entered the league as a terrific free throw shooter, Damian Lillard is now among the elite of the elite from the stripe. Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So the Trailblazers win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you're accustomed to seeing all kinds of defenses against you. So what have you learned to stay effective?
That you got to trust. I got to trust my teammates when I get in the paint. I got to make the drop-off passes. And the more I can do that, the defense will loosen up on me, and then I can do what I do and, play well offensively. And guys just did a great job of that tonight.
Yeah, there was good flow at both ends, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.